How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this What We Do in the Shadows reaction series. Today, we are doing something that I have been looking forward to for quite a long time, and that is continuing off with What We Do in the Shadows. Last season, we were introduced to our three main vamps, Carlos, Laszlo, Nadja, and Nandor, and also their weird roommate. Weird for a vampire has to mean something, but their weird roommate, Colin Robinson, who was an energy vampire, not really even a, well, I guess he is a real vampire in his own right, because he was on that vampire council where they were all on trial for killing the Baron. But basically, we kind of followed these really lazy vampires who aren't really good for anything, who just kind of got to the new world and that's where they stayed. They didn't really try to spread out or to stake their claim on the new world, and the Baron didn't like that. So the Baron was going to come over from Europe and kind of set them straight and take over the new world. However, he did not anticipate that they would have some Van Helsing blood inside the house, and we find out later in the season that Guillermo, Nandor's familiar, is actually a Van Helsing, or, you know, multiple times removed. So he opens the door, the Baron just bursts and dies. Kind of. As we saw, there's a little bit of blood that dropped on him and his eyes glowed. So he could probably be back at some point in time, because I know he is a pretty big actor, so I'm sure he's, you know, not available. We find out so much about these characters, like Nadja had a lover, Gregor, who throughout their entire existence, he would get his head cut off and then he would reincarnate and get his head cut off. And we find out that it was actually Laszlo who was the person that kept cutting the head off. Every time he would be, like, I don't know, a peasant, he would be the king, and then Gregor would be a mouse, and then he would be a cat. I don't know. And speaking of Laszlo, he had like a century's worth of filmography of pornography. Nandor just kind of has this familiar for a decade who he kind of just... I feel bad for Guillermo, because Guillermo really wants to be a vampire, and he's been a familiar for 10 years, and usually people aren't familiars for that long, he found out. And then there's Colin Robinson, who's just kind of a dork, works in like IT or something, and just feeds off of his coworkers, but the show just never fails to make me just hurt from laughing, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this. And instead of doing the spiel I've been doing over and over and over for the last like 3 years, I decided to do something different, and this is it. So remember, if you guys like this video and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below, and with the Patreon, you're gonna get these reactions full length in a week or months before the YouTube audience, as well as some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out, and if not, they'll be on YouTube soon. That's so much better. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this season 2 premiere of What We Do in the Shadows. This one is 2X1 Resurrection. Maybe this is where we're gonna be getting the Baron back. Who knows? Let's do it. And as always, I got me some gamer subs. This is a brand new flavor. This is the streamer Queso. This is Queso's Nuclear Bombsicle, and it tastes just like a bomb pop.
We finally got a new familiar.
Yeah.
Huh?
But he had an accident and died.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I guess they did have more familiars than I realized. They really don't have good luck.
Another one, and she had an accident, and she died.
Hold on to her legs. Come on,
I had
Nadja.
summer of self-discovery. I was being a vapor,
Oh, new power,
and I got sucked into an air purifier.
huh? He turned white.
Apart from that,
Kind of fits you. It looks like a Targaryen.
Spent so much time at the DMV, they finally just gave me a license. I did what any young... I went and bought a classic convertible.
Was it like an Oldsmobile?
I blocked the entrance to the Lincoln Tunnel.
We've been through about 7 familiars this year.
Maybe they just shouldn't have familiars.
Remember Joey?
I'm not that familiar.
His intestines came straight out of his bum.
Oh, Joey!
Oh, that Joey.
Been trying to make friends with him all summer.
Come on in. Oh, Jesus. Damn, you're getting good at that, Guillermo.
It's the 10th vampire I killed this month.
Getting
Ever
real
since
good
they
at it.
escaped from the Vampire Council.
Ah,
I'm trying
okay.
to protect my master.
Because they saved him.
Can't tell him because then he'd have to kill me.
What are you doing?
Dusting.
I'm trying to sleep.
I wonder why those vampires look more bat-like.
Russell Beans, I gave you enough pep just to keep going.
Guillermo, did you make a messy toilet again?
I did. I had an
That toilet.
Whoopsie.
That's
I
awesome.
just wanted to...
Bastard, don't open.
Guillermo, you should really drink more water.
I think those were poops. He's not a rabbit, Nandor. Here we go. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world. Hell yeah.
Topher, come in here.
Oh shit!
Your skull polish, madam.
It's I See Dead People kid.
There he goes.
He's a big name, so Topher's not long for this world.
My wife and I have not a whore's notion what any of that means. But we
A
like
whore's
it.
notion?
Need any help with that, G-Money?
Nah, I got it.
Never accept a towel from an Italian.
I've heard that same thing, actually.
Who you remind me of? Me.
Bring it in.
You're the best.
I dragged my cape through a street doo-doo again for 3 blocks before I noticed, and I'm embarrassed to say I dragged it for another 8 blocks after that.
Why did you do that?
You know, drag the doo-doo off. Anyway, take care of it.
Thank you for the hustle.
Gave him a nickname. I don't think Guillermo has a nickname, except for Gizmo. But that wasn't even given it to him by Nandor.
High five.
Hey, come on, dog. Don't leave me hanging. Dog, don't leave me hanging.
I just think that
Give me a
there's
better one, dog. Again.
High five. Oh, yeah.
That one kind of hurt me.
To be honest, I don't really care about being a vampire.
Then why are you a familiar?
I'm sorry, what?
Why would you be a vampire slave? That's not work. You don't get paid for this.
Then you mail in this card to the address there on the back.
And I can explain this whole process as I'm handing these out.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes more than once.
He's like everybody's familiar. Can an energy vampire have a familiar?
I'm having a pickle of a time draining you.
I know. I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson.
That's interesting. I wonder if that's telling of something.
Come on in.
Who is at the door?
I don't know.
Just come on in.
Did you happen to let 2 vampires into the household? It's important you follow the rules for everyone's safety. Stay away from the koi pond. I think there's an electrical short. I'm sad the Topher died. Another familiar dead.
Yeah, he looks super sad there.
Death comes for us all. For the bees, the trees, it comes for...
This is an opportunity to feed on everybody.
Put a cork in it, Colin Robinson. We're weak enough as it is.
I love Colin so much.
If they are vampire killers, then why not familiar killers also?
No such thing as vampire killers, you knob lord.
They don't know about vampire hunters? They knew in the other one.
Guillermo, dig him up. A necromancer is someone who can reanimate the dead. Truly
Oh,
fantastic.
shit.
I happen to have a very good old pal, Wallace.
Oh, he's excellent at the dark art of ripping you off.
I'm sure his hut is around here somewhere.
There's a necromancer hut in Staten Island.
There it is. Look at all those pale, desperate wretches.
That's just a homeless
It's a performing
encampment.
arts school.
Oh,
Hey!
same thing.
A high school production of Thornton Wilder's Our Town.
Dude, I was in our town in high school, and I fucking hated that place so much.
What the? I am they.
Is that Wongers?
We're not interested in your tricks and trinkets.
This would make a cute gift for a man named Steve.
Yes. But Wallace, what we are here for, hoping you could reanimate our beloved familiar.
How long has he been dead?
That is Guillermo. He's not dead. Although sometimes we wish he was.
Nobody cares about you, Guillermo.
I got it.
Guillermo, fetch the carcass.
Carcass.
The carcass.
I could get the cacas.
Better.
Y'all are vampires. You have vampire strength. Like, look at Guillermo's struggle.
Did you bring a personal item belonging to the deceased?
You did bring the mini fridge, yes.
Oh my
He
God.
absolutely loves this cold white little box.
And the $350 cash.
Don't go offering to sow no tree for anyone.
Otherwise, the spells don't work.
Spirits know how much you got paid.
Right then, here we go. Yes, you're alive. You can jive. Spirit rise. What a surprise.
What a surprise!
Of course not.
Zippity-doo. Zippity-zap-zap.
This guy's definitely not on the up and up.
Sombra, sombra.
Why is he looking at his phone?
Probably just can't wait. It's an emergency.
I've achieved reanimation. There's a quickening ritual if you want to chivvy things along.
Of course there is.
Thank you so very much, Wallace.
Zabbity-doo.
I fucking love this. Taika's just like, who do I have to work with, you know?
Wallace actually came up trumps.
Told you so.
You fucking didn't.
So happy Topher is back.
Oh god. He's gonna be vacant though, right? No soul, no personality. Or just a fucking demon thing? Or is that just like how his body is before his soul gets back?
The house reeks of decaying flesh and there are dead birds everywhere. It's important that we all work together to let Guillermo know so that he can fix it.
Off he goes.
I think there might be something really wrong with him.
All I can say is his name. Looks like a deranged Pokemon.
I think he might be a zombie.
Sounds like slander.
Do you have any proof for this accusation? Well, do you?
That?
He's not well. Dios mío.
Well, now it's speaking in tongues.
It's awful of you to call over those things.
Have you been getting enough sleep?
No, because I have to keep one eye open to protect you guys.
Protect us from what?
Nothing.
Vampire assassins, man.
Forget it.
Did you see that? He was eating his own dry poops.
I guess it has been a while for him pooping, so he probably forgot. Don't let him catch you with a steak, Guillermo. I don't think that's how you kill a zombie, though.
Why? Sorry, buddy.
Is he actually
kill me? Okay,
Come on.
all right. Oh, shit. I don't think it's gonna go back on there, bud. Ow! Joe, that really hurt! Stop it!
Don't leave him hanging, damn it! Give him a high five! Yeah, that was definitely an accident.
All right, dudes, I'm headed out. Going up to Albany to catch a community theater production of Pippin.
It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Why won't you go?
Don't touch the water! Did turn off the...
You saved me.
Must have turned off the electricity or
Your
something?
screaming disturbed me from my slumber. You shouldn't be putting your head in there. It's not hygienic. Had enough of this.
Oh, what happens if a vampire kills another vampire's familiar? Is that...
What is done is done. Fucking guy.
I think he might be a zombie.
But what is done is done. Are you kidding me with this right now? Just give him a few jolts and fellows. Kinda tickling.
He's still alive, damn.
Wallace, how could you do this to us?
Plus, he was crawling on the ceiling, which is odd.
You guys can do it. Don't you call it creepy crawling?
The wrong incantation.
Bullshit, you made it up as you were going along.
You were bloody texting on your phone the whole time.
Come
Pays
here,
the
boy.
necromancer.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. Boy, I don't normally do refunds. For your trouble, each of you can grab a license plate keychain.
Okay.
He's still getting the $3.50. Like, ask for your...
I got Steve.
I got Nadja completely free.
You don't have Colin, but you have Condom.
Very, very popular.
I got Gigi. Guess that's better than Gizmo. Being a familiar isn't for everyone, but after my master saved my life, he really does care about me and all the things I do for him.
Because you're hard to replace, Guillermo. Because you do a lot for him. Alright, let's talk about it. Alright, everybody, that was the Season 2 premiere of What We Do in the Shadows Resurrection, and this was, of course, a great reintroduction to the show. Basically, Nadja and Laszlo have a new well, they've had quite a few new familiars, but one that kind of stuck around for more than everybody else, and one they actually liked. Topher, and I can't remember his name. I like the guy as an actor. He's been in some Kevin Smith movies and stuff, too, but, so yeah, he ends up dying, and they take him to Wongers from the MCU, and he resurrects him, but he ends up being a zombie and not just, you know, being brought back to life. So Guillermo has to deal with vampire assassins who have been sent by the council to make sure that everybody dies. So he's been secretly killing like dozens of vampire assassins, and he's just literally being stretched thin. Just a really funny episode and some really good cameos along with it. So anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode, and what was your favorite cameo? You got to let me know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you guys like this video and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or months before the YouTube audience, as well as some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. And if not, they'll be on YouTube soon. And yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask. Don't be an ass. And I will see you all next week with some more What We Do in the Shadows. Take it easy, guys.